Hey, I'm Riley Rimmer, and I'm with Miss P to ask her a couple questions. So, Miss P, what do you do here at Haywood High School?
I am the student support specialist for here at the high school. So what that means is I'm basically the adult support for the students, basically an advocate. I take care of all the mental health needs here, and if I can't take care of it, I refer them out to another provider.
And when a student seeks out to you for mental health, what action plan do you usually prescribe them for?
Okay, so usually the action plan, everything first starts out with the QR code. So this is my new QR code, and this is the best way for students to refer themselves out to me. But they come to me the first time by the QR code being notifying me. And then we kind of just set up, every plan is individual. Some kids need to see me maybe multiple times a week. Some kids need to see me every 2 weeks. So it kind of depends on the child or the student and the things that are going on with them.
And with you being a person at the school and a child here at the school having a schedule at school, how do they work out seeking help with the school schedule?
Okay, so that's why we have the QR code now. They scan the QR code and they reach out to me and they let me know what class they could possibly not be doing the most work in. So that's how we kind of decide. And then also, it's usually recommended they come during TCT, but not on advisory days or during their lunch breaks. So, but I can't see everybody those little small amounts of time. So, you know.
What would you say is the best way if the QR code, if the QR code's not the best way for somebody to reach out, what's the best way to do without?
They can always contact their teachers. Most of the teachers know they have my email, or they can reach one of the administrators. They have my personal numbers. So.
And the last question I have for you, what's the best advice you can give to a student that's struggling?
Don't be afraid to seek help.
Thanks, Miss P. We had a great time speaking to you.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Hassan. What's your name? Sandas Hassan. Can you tell me your favorite Muslim fact?
One of my favorite Muslim facts is the fact that when women are menstruating, they are exempt from prayer and fasting because in Islam, we don't want to put more pressure on women when they are doing that, since for some women it can be extremely hard to be on their period while doing all these tasks.
I'm Riley Rimmer, and I'm here with
Mr. Miles.
Can you tell me a little bit about France?
France is home of the French Revolution, famous for the guillotine was actually invented by a dentist because he wanted to find a more fair way to deal with criminals.
Fun. Okay, Turkey. What about this country?
The Republic of Turkey was founded in 1921 after the end of World War I and the dissolution of the Ottoman Empire, which was a multinational group of multinational civilizations led by the Turkish Sunni Muslim Sultan.
What facts do you know about Australia?
Australia is home to 9 of the 10 most venomous animals on the planet and started out as being a prison colony for the British Empire. If you had committed a crime heinous enough to where you were like, we're not going to keep you in Britain anymore, they'll just send you to Australia. And that was the purpose of the entire colony.
It's one of the coolest inventions from China.
So that's the weird thing about Chinese history is that every invention seemingly that you like seems to have its point of origin in China. The first printing press was invented in China about 600 years before the first printing presses were used in Europe. They invented paper money, gunpowder, porcelain, silk, just about every kind of luxury item actually. If you know those blue and white plates that your grandmother or great-grandmother might have, that's actually porcelain, but it's sometimes nicknamed China because it comes from China.
Thanks for the interview.
No problem.
Hi, my name is Sabrina, and I'll be interviewing you today. Kyrie. Nice to meet you. So, how do you feel as a senior in Haywood High School?
School appropriate answer is I'm excited to get out. Not so appropriate answer is I'm ready to get out. So,
Well, high school is tiring, but it was quite fun.
yeah.
You get some nice friends.
Yeah.
So, what hobbies has high school gotten you into?
Well, I I did cheer for 2 years. I did SCA for 2 years, and I've done DECA for 2 years. So I've been pretty busy. Honestly.
Very nice. Any studying habits you pick up on here? Would you lose that?
I don't really study much, so
Just kind of pick up on everything.
yeah, we'll go with that.
So, have you read any really cool books while in high school?
Yeah.
Any you can name on camera?
Like 2 or 3.
Okay, mess up, we can do it
I guess the book that really got me out of my reading slump was probably It Ends With Us, which is probably the only really school appropriate book I've read. No, that's not true. I read the series of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That was really good. It was really interesting.
Ooh, I've read that one. I haven't read the third book. Is it?
Yes, it's really good. I love that series, and it's really the only like series I'd recommend for like freshmen, sophomore. Honestly, I'm a senior and it didn't trick me, so I guess it's for everybody.
The author actually has some new books. So you gonna plan on reading those?
When I have time.
Okay. Well, it was really nice interviewing you.
I'm Riley Rumor, and I'm here with,
Wyatt Poole.
and we're here to ask him some questions. So, what grade are you in?
I'm in the 9th grade.
And what are some aspects about the high school do you enjoy?
Oh, just the freedom that we're given and all the diverse classes we can take.
And what are some of the diverse classes that you have taken?
Oh, I've taken welding is one. I'm gonna take plant science. You know, fun stuff.
And that sounds like it's attached to a certain field. What field would that one be?
Agriculture. I'm wanting to major in college, anyways, in agricultural engineering. So, I'm taking classes that align with that focus.
How do you feel about this image right here?
It's a pretty goofy image. Come on, it's a pretty goofy image.
And how do you feel about this dude saying coding?
Cody, I don't. Is he like yelling about that? Like, oh,
Well, can you read this sentence right here, please?
companies hate overpopulation, knowing no sympathy. Cody fears moms, but mom can. Is that my central average nervous system?
Thanks for the interview.
You're welcome.
I'm Riley Rumor, and I'm here with.
Nolan Smith.
And Nolan, what grade are you in?
I am a freshman about to be a sophomore.
And what are you excited about the sophomore class?
Well, I would like to say that I'm mostly excited about how we get more opportunities, like we get to actually learn a language, another language now, instead of learning the stupid old English we've been taught for years.
Sorry, he's just getting in the way of things. Anyways, can you tell me a little bit about this little image right here?
Well, see, I am personally going for sophomore vice president for the SCA, or student council. And right here is my quota, or my motto. Why build by yourself when we can build together?
Yeah.
Because one thing I feel like this year was that student council didn't really get a lot of information off of the students, and mostly what they thought of for themselves. And I want to actually make sure that these students' voices are actually heard through this next year.
What inspired you to go out for sophomore vice president?
Well, see, I wanted to go this year earlier this year when we were going to vote and see who's going to be our class president, but I heard about it too late. In the middle school, we didn't really have a student council. We did, but it wasn't very big and popular. And now that we're in high school, I want to make sure that I can actually be part of a student council like we did back at Eastside. Keep a straight face.
Keep a straight face.
And so when I heard that that we are already running again, I was like, this time I'm going to hop on that bus and go on.
What is one thing you want to say to your campaign competitors?
To Colin Castro and Jensen Moore. I hope that we have a good campaign. nothing a little rough or anything. You know, we know the rules here. Can't really fight against each other. And I wish you good luck.
Thanks for the interview. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, hold on. I'm putting that part in the interview. I hope you know that's going in.
Oh, you're
Okay,
recording?
stand. Yeah, yes, it's right there.
Motto.
When the bell rings, you should speak. When I'm talking, you should not be talking. Drinking and eating my classes or no? Do not use the other doors.
Wait, hold on. We gotta do like the foot.
Okay, we go left first, then we go right, okay?
Are you trying to dump go with us? Okay, we're gonna have to start that one. Whole interview. What part did you start yelling? Okay. Nolan, you were explaining your motto. This is all going in. Nolan, you were explaining your motto.
Okay, so.
I have to ask the question first.
Okay.
Stop it. Can we put bloopers reel in this?
I think the end of the video you did put bloopers in. And this is going to video.
Continue.
Okay, so we'll.
Y'all are holding up us in
Us,
our
y'all
academic.
Yeah,
our
see,
academic.
as you can
Hey,
tell.
going over vocabulary, thank you.
I thought we were doing the poster. That's what you said yesterday.
After we go over vocabulary.
Okay, hurry up. Hurry. You got class to go to.
Okay.
You got class to go to.
So what?
Hello, my baby.
So what spot?
This woman's cut out. Come on. I do not want this to be 6 minutes.
Stop it.